What is all of this necessary feedback? Okay,
It's all about getting everything together, baby.
You got it together.
I'm working on it. Silk is working on it. I just got one more little tidbit I got to do.
So let Silk do what she have to do, you all. And while she's doing what we have to do, we are prepared for a wonderful show tonight. Everything from Mueller, girl, and what he finding out about the left, all the way down to that Maxine Waters. I tell you, Maxine, Mad Maxine, Gangsta-line Maxine, gangster girl, she gangster. Right. Okay, are we ready?
We Silky are ready.
Smooth? All right, hit it, Rob. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's Chit Chat Live. We are your hosts, Diamond and Silk.
Yes.
Now, Silk, I am so excited tonight because we are on YouTube.
Yes.
Periscope.
Yes.
Facebook Live.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
And then all of this here is hitting off on Twitter some kind of way too,
That's right. That's right.
Hey, everybody. I love y'all. Thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Yes.
Again, we're your hosts, Diamond and Silk. And Silk, Silk.
Yeah.
It has been an interesting start of the week.
It has been an interesting start of the week, but I just want to say one thing.
What, girl?
Because we're on all of these platforms, I want to first say we love you all, and we want you all to stop what you're doing right now and share. Share this post. Share right now. Just stop and just click share. Share.
Right.
Share the page and share this post.
Right.
All right.
That's right.
All right, Diamond.
Okay. So listen, you all. Tonight, Chit Chat Live is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Store. So I want you to head over there to the Diamond and Silk Store. Visit it. And anything that you purchase from now up until November the 1st, your name is going to be entered into a drawing. And anybody is going to be having lunch with Diamond and Silk. So that means we're going to come to your state. We're going to send a driver to you. And then you're going to come to us.
That's right.
We cannot disclose the location. We just can't. But it's going to be really nice. Okay.
Wonderful.
So when you visit the Diamond and Silk Store, anything you purchase between now and November the 1st, your name is entered and bam. I hope one of you all win. I'm so excited about that. Brought back by popular demand, Silk. Yes.
And we're going to be in California.
Oh, we're going to be in California on October the 28th this week, you all. Yes. I am so excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be there also for a meet and greet. If you have not gotten your tickets, go and get your tickets.
Right now.
Go to the Diamond and Silk Store.
That's right.
No, Diamond and Silk. You know, I get the store and the Diamond and Silk mixed up.
But it's all Diamond and Silk.
That's right. So go to diamondandsilk.com and click on the meetup.
That's right.
Okay. Yes. And when you click on the meetup, you can purchase your tickets from right there. Just follow the link, scroll down, follow the links, and purchase your ticket. Because I don't want the tickets are all gone and I wanted to come.
That's
why you have to get your tickets and stuff and get it early.
Get it now. And they only have a few more tickets left.
So go get your tickets.
Go
get your tickets. And we will see you all this week. So that's going to be so fun. So excited to be in California because we have a lot of fans in California. I love you all so much out there.
Yes.
Okay. So Silk was smooth. Silk.
Diamond.
A lot of things have been going off and hitting off up in the news. Woo. And girl, let's start it off with Maxine. Now, I was minding my business.
Minding our business.
Okay. I was on the internet.
Okay.
And it was saying something about Maxine Waters threatened the president. And so I viewed the video.
Right,
and I'm like, you know what? She's crazy. Y'all take a look and y'all tell me what y'all think. Take a look.
Wow. What a moving evening this is. I am sitting here listening, watching, absorbing, thinking about Ali, even though I never met him. And with this kind of inspiration, I will go and take Trump out tonight.
Maxine, she's just a moron.
Well, if you look at it, Donna, you saw when she said she would take him out tonight and she rubbed her hair.
Yeah.
I believe she's obsessed with Trump.
She got to be obsessed with him. She want to have him impeached.
Right.
Now she wants to take him out. And I think she just do stuff to get laughs, to get claps, because she's not used to the attention.
Well, what has happened is this week, Big Mouth Wilson
took her place.
Took her spotlight.
Right.
That's right. So she had to say something stupid in order to get the spotlight back.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I think Secret Service should pay her a visit.
Right.
Because I am tired of these Congress women.
Yes.
And well, it's been these two. I know two of them.
Right.
That have said some dumb things.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Whenever you talk about taking the president out, killing the president,
right.
I'm sorry, those are threats.
Those are threats.
And you can get in trouble for even communicating a threat. And when I'm writing something about a president, I'm cautious about what I write.
Right.
Because it cannot sound threatening. You can get your point across.
That's right.
And it's sad that she don't have nothing else to talk about. But whenever she go to a speech, she have to talk about Trump, because she have no solutions. Right. She have nothing to talk about.
Right.
She's one of the crookedest career politicians up there.
Yeah.
I mean, crooked.
For 26 years in office.
She's been running. I mean, she's the congresswoman in California.
Right.
Haven't done nothing for her district.
Nothing for
Don't
her
even
district.
live in her district, honey. She live in a mansion.
4.3 million.
And she doing her little side show, going to networks, being here, being there. All to talk about the president.
But Gangsta Lean Maxine know one thing. She knows she have to say President Trump's name in order to get some attention.
In order to get some attention, because nobody paid no attention.
Didn't nobody even know who she was.
Didn't nobody
until Trump. Nobody knew exactly
nobody
who she
paid her
was.
attention.
And I think she just get off on saying Trump's name because she's always Trump.
Well, she need to leave Trump name out of her mouth.
Right.
But I do believe that the Secret Service need to pay her a visit.
Definitely, because she's been throwing a lot of little threats.
She have. And what is that about? Look, get off our president.
She's upset.
If you are not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And what solutions have she come up with all this year? Besides every other week, I want to impeach the president, or saying something, or making a salacious claim, or saying something ignorant about our president.
And the crazy thing is the district that she oversees is in poverty while she's living in that $4.3 million mansion in another district on a $174,000 a year salary.
That's exactly why we have to vote her assets out. We're gonna have to vote her out. See, she don't get this.
No, she don't.
She running around here, pandering around here from this network to that network, from this show to that show, from this event to that event.
That's right.
We got to impeach him. I got to take him out.
We gotta eat
that's what she's doing.
I think she's saying we gotta eat a peach.
But not one thing have she done for that district, because those people are still poor, still in poverty, waiting on her, and she running around here like she's some kind of show. I don't want to call her a show clown, because that's the other one. She's a show clown. I got to find something to call Maxine. And she should be, Gangsta Lean should be ashamed of herself. And it's time for the Secret Service to pay Gangsta Lean a visit. Yes, girl. Now, speaking of paying a visit, girl.
Okay.
There is a fight going on in the DNC.
In the DNC.
Yes, girl. So according to Vanity Fair, according to Vanity Fair, there's this big shakeup going on in the DNC with Tom Perez. Okay.
Right.
Now he's the new DNC chairman. Yeah. He has stripped longtime party officials of their large delegate status.
That's right.
And leadership positions. While appointing a slate of 75 new members that includes Clinton campaign veterans and lobbyists. Okay. Now, some of the Progressive Party members are angry to find that Perez demoted a number of veteran delegates who backed Congressman Keith Ellison, who ran against Perez, and Bernie Sanders. Okay. Yep. So let me back this here up.
Let's back it up.
So it looked like first, whenever it was the election,
that's right,
you heard them going against Bernie Sanders to try to be in for the heat with Hillary Clinton.
That's right.
So they was trying to take it from Bernie.
That's right.
To give it to Hillary. And it looks like Perez is making the same mistake.
Right.
Okay. Right, and this is why the Democratic Party Don't talk about the Republican
That's
Party.
right. And I heard Nancy Pelosi the other day say that it's nothing wrong in the Democrat Party.
Oh, yes, it is.
Wrong with the Democrats.
Hey, they're not talking about it because they don't want us to know about it. But it is a lot wrong within the DNC and with the Democratic Party, baby. Right. What they did was they upseated people that was for Bernie Sanders and Keith Ellison, which is a black guy. And Bernie Sanders, you know, a lot of young people love Bernie Sanders. Right. But what really disappointed me with the Democratic and the DNC party is the fact that they were trying to really give this to Hillary because it came out, remember? That's right. Was it WikiLeaks? Somebody leaked it out how they were trying to take it from Bernie Sanders. Come up with lies on Bernie Sanders to demean him and to scandalize his name.
They basically used their own tactic against each other.
That's exactly what they did.
They eat their own. The Democrats eat their own for real.
Now, Perez said that he's just trying to heal a wound. He's just trying to heal a wound from from what happened during the race, during the election. Right? Yeah. But I'm sorry, it looked like you're trying to cheat to us. That's right. You're trying to cheat again. We got to call it like we see it.
Call it like we
the Democratic Party are cheaters.
That's right.
Now, I don't know if Hillary old behind is trying to run again or who they trying to put like Hillary there. But it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
And all of Bernie Sanders, you all should be outraged, and that's the reason why you should come out the Democratic Party. That's because your system is not fair. That's right. Because Perez just proved that it's not going to be fair.
No, it's not.
Why are you getting rid of all of Bernie Sanders delegates and people that like Keith Ellison? Why are you getting rid of those people and putting Clinton people around there?
I call it a 52 fake out.
That's exactly what it is.
Straight setup.
It's a straight setup. That's right. And anybody that's a Bernie Sanders supporter, I don't see how you can remain a Democrat knowing the trickery, the foolery, the fakery that they're trying to do to you, baby.
That's right.
I'm telling you, you got to get off the Democratic Party.
And come on over here on the
Trump train. Over here on the Trump train.
Yes.
Come on over here on the Trump train because the DNC has already proven that they are not going to be fair. They fake, they phony, and they are a fraud, baby.
Full of baloney.
And they trying to take it from somebody.
Yeah.
You know, do you think that Hillary Clinton is going to run again?
Where she need to go is back into the woods and just ask for peace and forgiveness for all of the lies that she stole, all of the money that she allegedly stole. She just need to go somewhere and sit down.
Yeah.
And you know, I heard her say something that was a little derogatory, that she basically wanted President Trump think that he would basically be the president for all people. Is what she said, right?
Right.
But I would think that she would, whenever she lost, that she would take and go through the 5 stages of grief and get over it.
And get over it.
Because she's still stuck in denial.
Well, she done been over on every national platform. I haven't seen her on Fox, but she done been everywhere really trying to sell this book. And I keep saying, look, the holidays are coming up. Put it on the 30% off clearance table.
Halloween is next.
Yeah, and maybe you can sell it, but trying to make her case.
Right.
I don't want to hear nothing you have to say if you don't realize that your foundation took millions of dollars from a foreign entity that's supposed to be our enemy, which is Russia. And now all of a sudden that's okay. But we got to see that Russia interfere with the election. Well, Russia was already interfering in America if they took and they gave her hundreds of $millions to her foundation.
That's right.
And she sold them uranium, which is bomb-making material. Why would you want the enemy to have bombs so that they can blow people up?
And it was 20% of American uranium
that
she sold.
And she brushing it off like it's nothing.
That's right.
Like it's nothing, girl. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
And speaking of Hillary, girl, Mueller, you all, is now investigating Hillary campaign's manager brother.
Breaking news, y'all.
What's that man's name?
Tony
His name
Podesta.
Tony Podesta.
Yes.
So John Podesta brother is being investigated now by Mueller. And see, I knew that this would happen.
Right.
You had the left pushing this Russia stuff. Pushing this Russia. But your hands ain't clean.
No, it ain't clean. It's dirty.
A lot of you mofos done a lot of stuff.
As homemade sin.
That's right. Your hands ain't clean and nothing. So according to Newsweek, Special Counsel Robert Mueller is the investigation into this Russia interference has jumped across the aisle to the left. Okay. So Tony Podesta, he's a lobbying company. He is now being investigated. And they're saying when you are a lobbyist for a foreign entity it's certain paperwork that you have to file.
That's right.
And they think he may have violated the Foreign Agents Registration Act.
That's right.
Which requires companies that lobby on behalf of foreign governments to file disclosures with the Justice Department.
That's right.
So I wonder, what's the older lady that was over the Justice Department? She gonna lie for him, or did he file any paperwork?
You're talking about Lynch?
Lynch, yeah.
Loretta Lynch.
Yeah, because he would have had to file that paperwork with her.
Well, see, it's so much stuff that's going on that went on in the Obama administration. I thought it very seriously.
Yeah.
And see, unfortunately, sorry to have to say it, but Mueller is a part of the Obama system.
Well, honey, I know he may be part of the Obama system, but I was shocked to see that, okay, this person is being investigated. Listen, Mueller, investigate the Clintons too.
That's right.
And the foundation.
Yes.
Because we as the American people want to know, why did she receive all of those millions to her foundation?
That's right.
Listen, when you have a foundation or a charity, that's for tax write-off.
That's right.
So why would Russia had to donate those hundreds of millions to her foundation? They didn't get no tax write-off. But did somebody get a kickback, paddywhack, give a dog a bone?
Hello?
And was that bone uranium?
That's right.
I'm just saying, was it uranium? Okay, because you ain't just gonna give them nothing, unless they gonna get something.
Gonna get something. She wanted something.
She wanted something.
That's right.
So I wonder, is Obama tied to this?
Yeah, don't wonder. We tried to tell you. Yes. It's all been a setup. That's why he even campaigned for an alleged crook to get her elected so she can continue to cover the dirt.
He campaigned for her hard too.
Yes.
Really hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
He surely
You
did.
all, this is not going away.
No.
I don't think that this is going to be pretty. And even though Hillary Clinton want to act like that she is oblivious, she don't know what they talking about.
No.
She keeps saying they've been pushing this story. The deal is, if Russia is supposed to be our enemy, why in the hell did you sell them all of that uranium?
Exactly.
Why did you give them our uranium?
Right.
And why did you take, as a foundation, over $100 million? And we'll say allegedly, just in case I'm getting the number wrong. And why did your husband give a speech to Russia, collecting for $500,000?
Yes.
Whenever, right before she even gave away the uranium.
Look.
Ain't nobody trying to pin nothing on you. We want to know what it is.
What it is.
We want to know what it is.
What it is.
Because something ain't right, baby.
That's right, because they sit on TV and bash our president
on
a daily doggone basis.
Yes, they do.
And the things that they need to be talking about, the things we've been talking about, so that the American people can be aware of what's going on. They keep that hush-hush. They sweep that under the rug.
Right. Right.
It's time out for all of that.
It really is. And I think that the Justice Department should get involved, the FBI. No, the Clintons should be investigated.
Yes.
The Obama administration should be investigated.
That's right. Yes.
And especially the fact that a foreign entity gave you over $100 million. I'll say allegedly, just in case the numbers are off. But gave you millions of dollars.
Right.
And
tell Mueller to investigate himself.
Why you say that, Phil?
Look, when I look at it and I see Comey, he's coming back into this as well. It's all a setup, and a lot of the people that Mueller hired were Hillary Clinton. It was from her campaign. A lot of them donated to Hillary Clinton campaign.
A lot of them donated to her campaign. All is set up. Where everybody need to be investigated. Hey, bring another special counsel to investigate the special counsel.
That's right.
And the Clinton clan.
That's right.
Because something is wrong here.
Yes.
Something has gotten out of hand.
Yes.
And they keep talking about Russia collusion. I do see it with the Clintons.
No.
If you sold our uranium and your foundation, take the uranium out. Why did this foreign entity give you this many millions to your foundation and they not even getting no tax break?
Right. That's right.
They're not even getting no tax break.
Right.
So what, they like you like that?
Huh?
No.
You like me like that?
Yeah, you to give me $100 million bucks. That don't sound right.
No,
that don't sound right.
And
they need to be investigated.
That's
they need to be investigated.
I
These
agree.
people, nope.
They think we fell in bump.
And the deal is, and this is what we talk about when we say oppression.
Yeah.
Because if JoJo down the street was committing these white collar crimes, JoJo would be in jail. But the Clintons can commit it And they out. That's oppression to me. I don't care. That's what, if you want to go kneel, football players, go down there where Cleveland's at and kneel on her. That's oppression that is highest.
That's right.
Listen, y'all, when we come back, we're going to talk about the widow of the fallen soldiers, and we're going to talk about Jemele Hill and more. We'll be right back. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Do you want to see Diamond and Silk keep this thing going? I mean, keep this here thing moving?
Really?
Well, go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, and contribute. Right there, diamondandsilk.com. You can make all of your contributions right there on our website, diamondandsilk.com. So we can keep this party moving on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Like hot butter popcorn. Just on and on and on. That's diamondandsilk.com. All right, you all. So we're back. I like that commercial. So cute. Popcorn. Yes, girl. Make me want some popcorn tonight.
Yes, baby.
All right, you all. So the widow of the fallen soldier, LaDavid Johnson, spoke out today.
Her name is Maisha Johnson.
Mm-hmm. She's the widow of the fallen soldier, LaDavid Johnson.
LaDavid Johnson. Okay.
And she spoke out today, you all, on, I think she was on Good Morning America.
Good Morning America,
with George Stephanopoulos. Woo! That's not a good name.
Stephanopoulos.
Thank you, honey. It sounds like an infection.
It do sound like an
infection or some kind of antibiotic for an infection.
There's some type of
Yes. The name. I didn't say him. The name.
Stephanopoulos.
Yes. And she was on this morning. I watched it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, so here's my thoughts. I feel so sorry for her. I feel sorry for her loss. I feel sorry for her children not growing up with the father. The children's father, her husband was truly a hero.
Right.
And I have sympathy for her.
Yes.
But here's my theory.
Yes, what's your theory?
My theory is our president is a very humble man.
That's right.
And it was not any of his intention to try to hurt anybody.
That was not his intent.
No.
Right.
And I'm so sorry she took it that way. But every time I hear this Congresswoman Wilson running around, had to get to the media, and some of the stuff she said, I'm sorry, you all, this sounds like a lie. Okay, come on, break some stuff down.
You know I got a lie.
Come on.
You know I caught her in a lie.
But I see some more stuff. Go ahead.
Let me break it down.
Break it down.
Okay.
And this is not to take anything away from the widow.
Right.
We are praying for the widow, and we hate that she's being thrown into
the middle of
politics.
Right.
Because that's what it is.
And I'm going based off what the widow said.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And with what she did say about her husband, etc., with the information that she want to know about him, that's what she needs to be focusing on.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But she admitted that Donald Trump mentioned her husband's name.
Right.
But it wasn't until he looked at a report that he had in front of him. But according to Loudmouth Wilson, she said on The View the other day when all of this first came out that Trump never mentioned his name and referred to him as your guy. And so with her dropping that at the beginning and everything, it caused the media, everybody to spin in this frenzy that Trump never mentioned the name. But
wait a minute, the wife admitted
today
that he did mention his name. Okay, because that was lie number one, you all.
That's right.
That we done caught Wilson in. So let's give it up. Number one.
Right.
First, she was talking about he didn't even call his name. Right. Well, according to the widow of LaDavid Johnson, which spoke to Good Morning America, President Trump did call his name. Okay, go to the next one.
Right. What else? And then the next one is basically if you was on a speakerphone.
If you was on a speakerphone, and y'all know what a speakerphone is. Anybody can hear it. Right. Anybody can say something, and the person on the other side can hear it.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
But Big Mouth Wilson.
Yes,
she was so dived in on wanting to speak to the president because of what he said. Well, if she was on speakerphone, why she just didn't speak openly?
Right. That's right. She wouldn't have had to say, "Can I speak to him?" If she felt like the president was saying something out the way, why didn't she just speak up?
Yes.
And that lets me know she lied. To me, she lied about that
lie
too.
Number two.
An alleged lie to me. Okay.
And if they keep on talking, I can ketchup and some more lies.
Okay, now here's my theory,
Yes.
Silk.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes,
You
ma'am.
are already dealing with Wilson, who do not like this president.
That's right.
Who is with the gang that want to have him impeached.
Impeach.
They're not going to work with the president, has already said it.
Right.
So she's with this grieving widow.
Yes.
How can I believe anything that Wilson say when Wilson already have an art against the president? And I don't care what the president would have said. It wouldn't have been good.
She wouldn't have heard it that
She
way.
wouldn't have heard it that way.
So many people are so full of hate.
Right.
That they can't even hear or see when somebody is offering them love,
right,
compassion,
right,
or sympathy.
Right.
Because all they hear is hate because they're full of hate.
And then, you know, sometimes you can be mad for the wrong reason.
For the wrong
reason.
One
thing that Wilson said is that the widow was upset when she found out that her husband's casket was not going to be open.
That's right.
So she was already upset. So talking to the president, it probably just made her more upset, not being mad at the president, but just the fact that I can't open the casket to see my husband. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I cannot believe that they took this and ran with it.
And that Congresswoman, Big Mouth Wilson, all she did was add a fuel to the fire, to the pain, to the hurt, because actually Wilson is in her own pain.
That's right.
She's
and then she threw that girl into politics.
In the midst of
and let me tell you, politics is nasty. So what they would do is go and dig up every dirt that they have on the wife to try to embarrass her.
Right.
That's why you don't throw people into politics.
Your mess.
It should into your mess.
That's right.
It should have been, let's respect the grieving widow.
That's right.
And like somebody said, if Wilson had a problem with the way the president said something,
that's right,
you should have took that to the president. But what you was doing your little sideshow, running from this here and that, and looking like a clown, looking like a clown fool, or a fool clown. Okay, and now look. Okay,
and then to take and go the sacredcy of this thing.
Right.
I'm hearing too much information on TV about the sacredcy of what goes on. There are some things that we should not even know.
We should know.
We shouldn't even know and be discussing
it shouldn't be politicized.
It should not be politicized.
No, because these are fallen heroes, fallen soldiers,
right,
and they have to be respected.
That's right.
And I felt so bad for her. Just, you know, coming out telling her story the way she felt it. And she have a right.
She has a right.
But baby, I'm looking at Wilson, who's supposed to be her friend.
Right.
She already got an art against our president.
Exactly.
No matter what the president says, a lot of these Democrats don't agree. It's always a problem.
And out of all of the people that our president have called over this year,
right?
How is it that this one, this one person, that is friends with the other person that has the art
against the president, got it all wrong. It's all wrong.
This one
it's all wrong.
person. You know, they took, and I saw a study that somebody did, and what they did is they went around and they asked questions to different people. And they said, okay, Bernie Sanders, this is Bernie Sanders' tax plan. For America.
So they was going to liberals, letting liberals know, hey, this is Bernie Sanders' tax plans for America.
They were happy. Oh, we love it. Oh, to be able to get a tax cut. We love it. Oh, we're going to enjoy it. We knew Bernie would do it and this, and that.
Right.
Then at the end, he broke the news to him that this is actually President Trump's tax plan.
Then what did they have to say?
Somebody said, well, you got me. Then someone else said, well, I have to admit, and I'm guilty of this. I look at the news and all I hear is the bashing of Trump. And so when I hear President Trump's name, the first thing I do is say, nope, it ain't right. And I got to stop doing that myself.
Right.
Somebody admitted that.
You all, okay, so y'all know I got this new cable.
Yeah.
The cable system in my house, right?
Right.
And the first thing when you cut it on, the first thing is the news channel that they have. Their own little news built into it.
And we know it's turn it on, but
but the deal is, I know it's turning on, but I say cut it on. But the deal is, and when I hear them talk about the president, it is so negative.
Right.
And I'm like, Lord, this is local news. Yes. And I'm like, this is all people are hearing.
That's right.
All day about the president. They don't even hear the good he's doing.
That's right.
They just hearing about all of this negativity.
That's right.
And people, listen, that's why I say Bernie Sanders, people, y'all need to come on the Trump train.
That's right.
The DNC has already showed you all what they about to do to you all.
That's right.
Okay, again. Okay, listen. That tax plan is going to help all Americans, even you. That's why y'all need to get off the Democratic plantation. That's right. Get on off of it. Get on off of it. That's right. So I'm going to be praying for this widow. We're going to be praying for all of our service members out there, all of our veterans. We love you all, and you all are in our hearts and prayers. And we thank you for serving. And that's why we stand and salute the flag on your behalf, because you fight for our freedom. So we got to fight for you. I hope that this young lady, I hope that she can, I hope that she can get through everything. Well, speaking of get through everything, looks like Jemele Hill has already served her 2-week suspension. Okay. And you know what? She said that she deserved those 2-week suspension. Okay. Y'all take a look.
So here's how this works, is that it doesn't really matter what I think. I think, as
well, it matters to us.
No, it matters to people, but like, here's the reality. It's like ESPN acted what they felt was right. And, I don't have any argument or quibble with that. I would tell people absolutely, after my Donald Trump tweets, I deserve that suspension. I deserved it. Like, absolutely. Like, I violated the policy. I deserve that suspension.
We're not commercial.
Okay, you all. So she basically said that she deserved what she got from the controversial tweets. Right. And you remember she called for fans to boycott the NFL. She called the president a white supremacist, a racist supremacist, a racist white supremacist. What she call him? A white supremacist. She
don't even know what she called.
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah. She told them to boycott the Cowboys team, right, and not buy any of their stuff or tickets for their games. Yeah. And so ESPN suspended her. Right. Hey, do you think she feels sorry? Do you think she's sorry for? Okay, come on, tell me still, because I see how you looking. You looking like, girl.
The only thing I have to say to Jemele and anybody else is you do not have a right to disrespect our commander-in-chief, president, the president of the United States. Right. You may not like the judge that is presiding over your case. That's right. But guess what? What? You can't disrespect that judge. And if you do, you will be found in contempt of court.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, she said she put the ESPN in a bad spot. She said after her Donald Trump tweets, she deserved to be suspended. She really should have been fired.
She really, really do.
I think that the ESPN, because the NFL is is protesting, right? And we're boycotting the NFL, right? And Jemele worked for ESPN that talk about sports. Right. She in the back, they all in the bag together. And so we can't watch ESPN. Right. And we will not be watching no NFL stuff.
No, we won't.
Until they stand up. I thought it was very, very disrespectful the other day with some of them still kneeling on the flag, girl. But if you look, NFL, it really means no fans left. No fans. So you all, if you take a look, hey, according to the Patriot.report and the Conservative Treehouse, a lot of these stadiums was half empty. Wow. Okay. Visible seats where people did not show up for the game. So people are really boycotting. And I want these NFL players to understand that the more you kneel on your knee, that's right, the more we gonna take, and we gonna give you the boot.
So actually, we're protesting the protesters that's doing the protest.
That's exactly what we're doing, and it looks like it's working.
That's right.
But they keep talking about oppression. It's hard for us to see your oppression when you making millions. Okay,
that's right.
Go ahead, Sil.
And who in the ELL
girl
made a business decision to go against the customers, because I always thought that the customers was always right. Well, and what I'm saying is, whenever we pay our money to go and watch these games, we are considered the customer. That's right. And you're giving us a service to run that football from one end of the field to the other end of the field.
And we pay you to stand.
And we pay you but the deal is, you're getting paid to work that job. So when you go to that job, right? Okay, you're under that person's a business from the time you clock in to the time you clock out.
Right.
So you have to do whatever that service is supposed to be rendered to us, the customer. Now, when you don't render to the customer what we pay for, guess what?
What, girl?
Peace out. You give us the need, we're going to give you the boot.
That's right, baby. And listen, it's hard for people up there to support you when y'all making all that green. So what we need to do is keep our green pocket in our pocket. Keep our green money in our pocket, and you continue to kneel. Listen, y'all, we'll be right back with more of the Chit Chat Live Show.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Do you want to see Diamond and Silk keep this thing going? I mean, keep this here thing moving?
Really?
Well, go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, and contribute. Right there, diamondandsilk.com. You can make all of your contributions right there on our website, diamondandsilk.com. So we can keep this party moving on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Like hot butter popcorn. Just on and on and on. That's diamondandsilk.com.
Okay, you all. So this is some stuff that made me go, Okay, normally we be like, but I was like, So Betty Price, who is Tom Price's wife, wants people with HIV to be quarantined. Now, we would say allegedly, because I heard, as according to her, they took what she said out of context.
She walked it back.
Okay. So, tell me your thoughts and I'll give you my thoughts.
Oh, you want me to tell you? Oh, you want me to go first?
You can go first, yes.
So basically, she was asking a question, okay? And she was overheard saying, what are we legally able to do? And I don't want to say the quarantine word, but I guess I just said it. And so they overheard that. And then that's whenever they began to spin the story that she wanted to quarantine individuals with HIV.
Okay, right. She's a representative in Atlanta, Georgia. And Atlanta, Georgia is one of the, I think it's the 5th highest city, state and city that have HIV, a high rate of HIV.
Yes.
And so they were trying to come up with solutions on how to stop the spread of it. Now, me personally, I don't think anyone should be quarantined because that's just like said, okay, you have cancer, so quarantine everybody with cancer, quarantine everybody with sickle cell. No, I'm not in agreement with that. However, I believe that it is your personal responsibility to make sure you're not spreading it if you have it. Now, if you spread it, you need to be quarantined in a jail.
Deliberately.
If you deliberately go and spread that and not let people know your status, okay, then yes, you need to be quarantined in a jail.
That's right.
You need to go to jail for that. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's attempted murder.
Exactly.
Okay.
In the first degree.
Because
you knew about this.
Right. But just telling everybody we're going to quarantine these people, to ostracize these people. Listen, some people was just getting blood.
Yes.
And they got infected.
And they got it. Yes.
Remember the girl when it first came on the scene? She went to the dentist.
Right.
And she got infected.
Right.
So I'm not for quarantining people, ostracizing people.
Right.
I'm just not for doing anything like that. So I really hope that they took her words out of context. She really didn't.
And
she didn't mean that.
And she said it. She said that her statement was taken completely out of context.
Right.
That she do not support a quarantine in the public health challenge and dilemma of undertreated HIV patients.
Right. I think that you should give people time to take personal responsibility.
Right.
And I think the thing that we should push is personal responsibility. If you push personal responsibility and don't ostracize, and people can come out of the closet. Okay, I'm going to know my status and make sure that I'm not spreading this. Is what I think.
But for the ones that is deliberately out there spreading this,
you need to go to jail for that. Because to me, that's a felony.
You need to be locked up.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Another thing that made me go, are you serious? Okay. So a teacher girl was fired for hosting a sex theme party for a student child. Yes, girl. Now, this teacher found herself out of a job. She was hosting a birthday party, some as young as 11-year-olds. With some, listen, she had one of it was a male student that they was hosting the party for.
Right.
So the young boy walked in there, and when he walked in, they gave him a hat. And I heard that you pull the string, and when you pulled the string, there was a penis.
A packer.
Somebody's pack.
Okay.
Okay. And I even heard that the cake was overly sexualized.
Right.
And these are 11-year-olds.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I don't know what's going on. Okay, come on, Sil. Come on.
No, I was looking at all of the different things that they had, the rubber ding dongs and the ding dong candles, and I'm just trying to keep this really, really clean.
Keep it clean,
the deal
child.
is for 6 to 12-year-old students at a charter school. And who in their right mind want to throw a party for a child to do that? I mean, look, this was not about show and tell. This was not
about show and tell.
Okay, so I guess the teacher wanted to show and tell their nastiness.
I want to know how old is the teacher, because I can remember back in the day.
Yeah.
You can walk up in some of these high schools and the teachers was dressed like the student.
Right.
And I remember back in the day,
yes,
a teacher dressed like a teacher. You can distinguish the teacher between the student, child.
Yes,
but you go up there today, the students got on stilettos and the teachers.
Yes.
And you got to watch these teachers around some of these young men and vice versa.
Well, yes.
Because I remember a school, and I'm not going to call the name,
We're not gonna call no
but
name.
we know that the band director was going with the students. And I recall reporting it, and nothing was done about it. I heard he's not working there. No, I think he's in Atlanta now. I remember him. I would never forget him. I got my paperwork where I sent it in, where we reported your behind.
That's right.
So the deal is that these teachers, you know, I don't want people to stereotype people,
right?
But I really believe that teachers need to have a certain decorum.
Yes.
You need to look like what you represent.
You need to look like what you represent.
You don't need to look like a hoe or a slut going to the class.
Not a prostitute.
We don't need to see your breasts.
We don't need to see the creases.
We don't need to see all of that, okay?
No,
we don't need to see your little mini skirts.
The navel,
we don't need to. We don't need to see your tattoos.
We don't need to see.
Look like don't need to see that. Look like what you represent, and I think that these teachers will get more respect,
right,
if they start acting and looking like what they represent.
That's right.
But shame on this teacher for not even knowing better.
Right.
And so that lets me know that I think that our children are being overly sexualized.
They are.
And they're bombarded. You go on the computer.
That's right.
You turn on the TV.
Right.
You look at your next door neighbor.
Right.
It is everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And so how do you keep your young people safe?
Right.
From not, you want them to know things, but you don't want them to know things too fast.
Like all that.
I think that they're growing up too fast.
They're growing up entirely too fast. And if they think they can bring this in school, then they should bring prayer back to school.
That's right.
In school.
Yeah.
They should bring where you stand and say your Pledge of Allegiance back.
Now, I do believe that they should bring back the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's right.
I think that's where patriotism, I know I didn't say that word. Patriotic starts.
Right.
Being patriotic starts in the classroom. Patriotism. Thank you. It starts by you standing up, you saying that before the day gets started.
That's right.
And see, where did this stuff go? Did they take this out because they took prayer out?
Well, I think that a lot of times what we have done as America is we've degraded ourselves as America by allowing people to come here, and we take and try to cater to them to keep from hurting their feelings. But you can't go to their country even open up a church. You can't go to their country and do certain different things. You have to obey the rules of that particular country. And so a lot of people have gotten offended by what we do here in America.
So they say, well, I don't want, and I think it was an atheist that didn't like the fact that prayer was in school.
That's right.
And it seemed like I can remember this around the 80s, I think.
It was way back around.
Because I remember when they used to spank you in school.
Well,
so they took the spanking away. Remember you used to get paddled.
You got paddled.
If you didn't do something right, you got paddled for.
Or hit on the hand
something, right? Okay. And then I remember they used to sing the Pledge of Allegiance. And it was prayer in school. But it seemed like once they took that, then I could remember people coming to school with guns. And weapons.
It got worse.
It got worse and worse.
Yes.
And now we have our young people don't know anything about patriotism.
Right.
They're not patriotic.
But when you see the grown people kneeling during the national anthem, disrespecting the sanctity of the flag.
Mm.
They feel that they can do the same thing. That's why you have 8th graders on the field kneeling, and they don't even know what the hell they're kneeling about.
Kneeling about because they are mimicking these grown people.
That's
and
right.
see, so these grown people are teaching these young people how to be very disrespectful.
That's right.
And how to disrespect our country. I think the president has a petition going around. I have to find out for sure about this here issue because this is an issue.
It's an issue.
If we let this go, you all, it's going to be all kinds of disrespect.
Right.
See, this is why we can't vote for the left.
That's why
if you don't want your country destroyed, stop voting for Democrats. Because they the one pushing this
mess. And that's why they think it's okay to bring rubber packers to the schools.
Look,
like where's your mind?
It got to be a liberal teacher that did some stupid stuff, and you didn't know no better. These are not even teenagers, 11 years old. They're not even teenagers yet.
And I got to look it up. I think that the teacher was a male teacher. I'm not for sure. I think
he didn't know no better than.
I think, and don't quote me on it, I'm going to say alleged, but I believe that I read it was a male teacher. I'm not for sure.
We would say allegedly just in case we don't know if it's male or female, but the fact is that's very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
Okay, well, I'm glad it wasn't no female teacher because you don't know no better. Right. And a male you should know better too. That's okay, right. So yeah, he's been fired and good for him. He or she, whoever.
Whatever.
Now you all, here's another one that said, what? I was like, what?
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like,
So Kathy Griffin cut ties with Lisa Bloom. Now, according to TMZ, you all, Kathy Griffin is ticked off with Lisa Bloom, child.
Yes.
She is mad with her, and she even tweeted Lisa Bloom this.
Yeah,
she said, Dear Lisa, please stop calling me. If you like to refund, if you like to refund me the tens of thousands of dollars I wasted on your services, maybe I'll talk to you. And girl, I was so tickled. I was tickled by it.
What
yes,
I'm
girl.
thinking is that, Kathy, you should have just gave Diamond and Silk those $10,000.
We tried to tell her. Did we not?
She would still have a career today.
We tried to tell Kathy.
Yes.
Even after she had did what she did.
That's right.
You need to go to the timeout corner.
That's right.
She didn't want to go to the timeout corner.
No.
She wanted to go hire Lisa Bloom and pay Lisa Bloom all of those thousands of dollars. Right. And Lisa Bloom made you look even stupider.
Like a fool.
Yeah. Because a good attorney would have said, don't you do that because you're finna mess up. You're finna commit career suicide.
That's right.
So you can't do something and then blame the person that you did it on that it's their fault. I can't go hit you and say, well, it's your fault. You made me hit you.
Right.
I did the crime. Now I got to do the time.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And look, that's just how it is.
That's how it is.
And so I don't know what they're feuding about. You know, Kathy, I'm sorry, baby. You messed up your own career.
That's right.
Now, I am not fond of Lisa Bloom, especially now that I found out about Harvey Weinstein and some of the stuff that it has been alleged that Lisa Bloom has done. She represented Harvey Weinstein.
Yep.
She knew that he had some type of predatory behavior, still representing him like he was a good guy. And then it has been alleged that she was willing to pay someone millions to even say that Harvey Weinstein was a good person.
Girl, don't they look like a gangster?
They look like gangsters.
They look like
gangsters. That's what they look like. Yeah,
yes,
they both look like it. And this is so sad. It's so sad. But we'll stay on top of the story. But you know, you could have gave us those thousands, and we could have helped you, Kathy.
Those tens of thousands.
And even though, look, she's a comedian.
Yes.
I don't think she's funny at all.
No.
She is not. I watched her.
No.
I think that she is. What's the word that I can use? She's
know.
Not funny, but she's over the top. Not ignorant. What is it, you all?
I don't know, but I have more funny in my pinky than she do.
Yeah,
she is not funny.
She's not funny. It's like
tasteless.
It's tasteless. I think she tried too hard to be funny.
Yeah.
And I think her jokes, I'm more funnier than her.
Yeah. Oh, hell
I'm more funny than her.
Yeah.
Listen, you all, when we come back, we're gonna talk about our president. And we're gonna read something from the email grab bag.
That's right.
We'll be right back.
he's a president. Trump your president. He's your president. He's a president.
Yes, y'all. Trump is y'all president.
Yes,
now let me
he
tell you
is.
what your president is doing for y'all. Since
Yes.
the mainstream media don't want to talk about
That's
it,
right.
baby, he is about to pass these tax cuts.
Yes.
People are getting on board.
That's right.
And it's either you get on board or you won't get elected.
That's right.
Come on, tell us about the tax cuts,
Well,
girl.
just free, simple, clear. The tax cuts, reform. About time.
Right.
It's going to raise family income.
Mhm.
It's going to allow an incentive to create more jobs.
Mhm.
It's going to lower corporate taxes, remove the debt tax. It's about time for the American people to have more money in their pocket.
Love it.
It's about time. And so I want to dig. I'm so excited. I'm speechless. That's why when you ask me about it, I just get tongue-tied because it's about time.
I think it's going to make a juicy Christmas gift. A good Christmas present for all Americans. This is going to be one of the biggest tax cuts in the history, okay, that our president is doing. And I am so excited. I'm happy. So whether you like him or not,
that's right.
Whether you want him to be your president or not,
that's right.
This is what your president is doing for y'all. He about to pass tax cuts for everybody,
including you.
Cha-ching, Merry Christmas.
Make it rain. Cha-ching,
yes, make it rain. And I'm so happy.
Yes.
And so periodically, we are going to keep you all informed as to what the president is doing. We got to let you all know because the mainstream media want to push all of these salacious stories.
Right.
They don't want to talk about the good.
Right.
And you said that we was on somebody's show this morning and you said, they don't want to talk about the good.
Well, see,
they don't want to.
They want our president to stop tweeting because they want to change the narrative.
Right.
But it's because of him tweeting that we know about these tax reforms.
Absolutely. Okay? Or they wouldn't talk about it.
They wouldn't talk about it. That we know about the unemployment being low.
Right.
That we know that the dollar is over 23,000. Okay.
Right.
We know these things because he tweeted about it and he let us know.
Right.
The mainstream media do not let us know.
And listen, you all, again, that's their way of trying to control the president because he's beholden to the people, not to these Hollywood elites, the music industry.
Yeah.
See, y'all got to remember, Obama pushed what Hollywood wanted.
That's right.
President Trump don't push what the people want.
Hallelujah.
All right, y'all. That's what our president is doing.
That's right.
Okay, so Sil, before we go, baby, I got some emails out of the email grab bag.
All right.
And I want to read some of them to you.
Okay, let's read them.
Okay. So this is from Jean from Texas.
Okay.
She said, for starters, I'm confused. She said, I'm an avid Fox News watcher.
Right.
I don't always agree with everything they say, but just the other night, I was busy crocheting and didn't turn the channel when the local CBS News came on. Not paying much attention to it, I noticed some glaring errors of omission. No mention of Harvey Weinstein. No mention of the California fires. Just talk about how President Trump was not getting anything done. Do these people know we have gone to school and taken civics? The president does not make laws.
Right.
Question, how do the mainstream media stay in business? Are all of their sponsors liberal too? Well, baby, this is the only thing that we can see after doing our research.
Right.
Is that a lot of the mainstream media is controlled by liberals.
Right.
And even though it's controlled by liberals, you still have pockets of people in that category that loves the president.
That's right.
They do. But when the big wigs control it, then they push the narrative.
Right.
And this is exactly why they're trying to take down this president. Because they don't control the narrative. We don't listen to them. No matter what they say, we don't believe nothing they say. But we do tend to listen to our president.
That's right.
And so this is why they push it every chance they get. If they talk about Harvey Weinstein, they'll talk about him for 2 minutes and then bring up something with Trump. That's just how it is.
And that's why I always say, when you see the mainstream media going real hard on Trump, every segment is about Trump, and they're Trump bashing, that means that they don't want you to know something that's really going on.
That's right.
On the liberal side.
That's right. So you got to be cautious, okay?
Yes.
And listen, when you hear it, just cut it off. Just see what Trump tweet. Oh, listen, look at Diamond and Silk.
Yes, look at Diamond and Silk. And watch us. Yes.
Okay, so we got another one. Let me see. This is Denise from, let me read, Denise from Vermont.
Okay.
She said, you girls are awesome. Are you going to continue these videos until 2020 election and Trump gets reelected? Well, absolutely. Not only that, we plan on taking our Chit Chat live. We plan on doing a tour, taking it on the road.
That's right.
So we can be right there with you all. Y'all can be there in audience while we do these live shows.
That's right.
I think it's about grassroots.
Yep.
Keeping the message out there.
That's right.
Talking to regular people.
And being able to feed off of each other's energy.
Right. Because sometimes we are all we have.
That's right.
I appreciate somebody. They were going up our Twitter feed. A person was trolling us.
Okay.
And so this person went and they said, Diamond and Silk, I see all of these trolls, but don't you worry. President Trump had about 63 million people that voted for him.
Wow.
And all 63 million of them people love y'all.
Wow.
So you are loved. Don't you worry about these trolls.
Right.
So I really appreciated that. So yes, we're going to continue on. Listen, this is just what it just is what it is.
What it is.
And I want to read one more.
Okay.
So Jackie Bowman of Kansas, who I gave her last name, she said, "You ladies are the best. I would like to know how long you both have been broadcasting." Well, Jackie, it's been since 2014.
Right.
The end of 2014 in December is when we started, baby.
So
when you hear people talking about they gave us our start, they're not doing nothing but telling you a damn lie. We started this in 2014 with nothing, with the tools that we just nothing.
A cell phone.
Yeah, an iPad, baby. Right. And listen, I gotta talk about that. I don't even have time because the show is about to end.
Right.
But yes, we've been doing this here since 2014. Right. And I'm so proud of us.
Oh my God.
Because sometimes people want to take the credit for your success and they didn't have a damn thing to do with your success.
Yes.
Now, the president did, because he took us back in 2015 of December and put us on a stage.
Right.
And there was about 100 cameras and told us we can say whatever we wanted to. And he stepped back with his hand of approval and let us say, now, baby, that took us off the map. That's when everybody all over from the UK and all them people started knowing who Diamond and Silk was.
That's
Now, that's how it started, boo-boo. Okay? So don't believe the hype.
And even after he got elected, I started hearing people, well, it was because of me. I did this.
No, listen.
I did that. And I'm like, who the hell?
Listen, I'm telling y'all, we got so much stuff to tell. Some of these people ain't nothing but straight liars. Okay?
And opportunists.
Watch out for them, y'all.
Watch out.
Listen.
Run.
We done talked up the whole show. We didn't take no calls. And I love all of you all, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and now Instagram. Love y'all. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook. Don't forget to like us, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, all of these platforms. Thank you for all of your contributions continue to contribute it to what we are doing. We are trying to grow this. And you know what? We can be anywhere.
That's right.
But we want to be right here with y'all.
You all.
We don't want to leave y'all.
That's right.
We don't want them to go make us into something that we not.
Exactly.
I'm going to have a problem with that. You know, I'm not going to be able to do all that stuff. I'm not going to be able to do all that. I got and I can't stop it. Wait a minute. Hold on, what y'all trying to do.
And my neck moved too much.
Yes,
like that.
And a lot of times people want you to go places,
right?
But what they want to do is they want to remake you, and then I can't bring all our fans. And these are the people I love. These are like our core fans,
right?
We don't buy fans, you all,
right?
I was telling somebody when we got started with Facebook, it was probably no more than about not even a good 100 people on that page.
That's right.
Now it's over 1 million. Those are real organic people that go and find our page.
That's right.
They don't take it. We don't take in bodies likes.
Right.
I see people. You can tell a person that buy their likes.
Right.
If you want to know if a person has bought their likes, go to their page and look at their engagement.
That's right.
If they have no engagement and have 1 million followers, they done bought all the them likes.
That's
no,
right.
I love you all because you real. You are authentic and you engage with us,
right.
and that's what we love about you
Most
all.
Definitely.
So continue to follow us and like us.
That's right. And don't forget, every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we say a prayer for our president.
Yeah.
Every single day, that's our prayer chain, you all, because we believe in the power of prayer, because we know without a shadow of doubt, prayer changes things.
And don't forget, you all, the Diamond and Silk Store, diamondandsilkstore.com. Make sure you go over there and purchase you something. I don't care what it is. Purchase it. Your name is going to be entered into a drawing, and we're going to pull that name on November the 1st. And anybody is going to be having lunch with Diamond and Silk.
Right.
All right. We was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it
So in the meantime, in the between time, when we see y'all next time right here on Chit Chat Live, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.